Air fryer quiche, vertical bar, easy tips and tricks for perfection. KD for you. In the ever-evolving landscape of culinary innovation, the air fryer has emerged as a game changer, transforming the way we approach traditional recipes. Among its many applications, the creation of quiche in an air fryer stands out as a delightful surprise, offering a fresh take on this beloved classic. The marriage of the air fryer's efficiency with the timeless appeal of quiche opens up a world of possibilities for both novice cooks and seasoned chefs alike. The air fryer's unique ability to circulate hot air rapidly around food creates an environment that's perfect for achieving the ideal quiche texture. A delicately crispy crust paired with a creamy, perfectly set filling. This method not only reduces cooking time but also offers a healthier alternative to traditional oven baking, using less oil while still delivering that coveted golden brown finish. As we delve into the art of air fryer quiche making, we'll explore how this modern appliance can elevate a classic dish to new heights. So, if you're looking for a quick weeknight dinner solution or aiming to impress at your next brunch gathering, our KD4U tips and tricks will equip you with the knowledge to create a quiche that's both easy and delicious. The air fryer quiche revolution. The concept of quiche has been around for centuries, but its preparation in an air fryer marks a revolutionary step in culinary evolution. This modern approach not only saves time but also introduces a new dimension of texture and flavor to the traditional quiche. The air fryer's ability to create a perfectly crispy exterior while maintaining a moist interior makes it an ideal tool for quiche preparation. Benefits of using an air fryer for quiche. One of the primary advantages of using an air fryer for quiche is the significantly reduced cooking time. Traditional oven methods can take up to an hour, whereas an air fryer recipe can yield delicious results in just 15-20 minutes. Additionally, the air fryer's compact size means it preheats quickly, further streamlining the cooking process. The even circulation of hot air ensures a consistently cooked quiche, eliminating the risk of a soggy bottom or unevenly baked filling. Adapting traditional recipes for air frying. Converting a classic quiche recipe for the air fryer is simpler than you might think. The key lies in understanding the air fryer's intensity and adjusting temperatures and cooking times accordingly. Generally, you'll want to reduce the temperature by about 25 degrees Fahrenheit, 14 degrees Celsius, from the original recipe and cut the cooking time by about 20 to 30%. This adaptation process opens up a world of possibilities for experimenting with different quiche variations in your air fryer. Mastering the air fryer quiche base 1. Choosing the right crust, homemade versus store-bought. The foundation of any good quiche is its crust, and the choice between homemade and store-bought can significantly impact the final result. While a homemade crust offers unparalleled freshness and the ability to customize flavors, a high-quality store-bought crust can be a time-saving alternative that still yields excellent results. When opting for store-bought, look for all-butter crusts for the best flavor and texture. 2. Pre-baking techniques for a crispy bottom. To achieve that coveted crispy bottom, pre-baking or blind baking your crust is essential. To do this in an air fryer, 1. Preheat your air fryer to 350 degrees Fahrenheit, 175 degrees Celsius. 2. Line your crust with parchment paper and fill it with pie weights or dried beans. 3. Air fry for 5-7 minutes, then remove the weights and parchment. 4. Air fry for an additional 2-3 minutes until the bottom is lightly golden. This process ensures a crisp base that won't become soggy when the filling is added. 3. Alternatives to traditional pie crusts. For those looking to experiment or accommodate dietary restrictions, consider these alternatives. Potato crust. Grated potatoes pressed into the pan for a crispy, gluten-free option. Almond flour crust, a low-carb alternative that pairs well with savory fillings. Crustless quiche. Skip the crust entirely for a lighter, frittata-like dish. These options can add interesting textures and flavors to your air fryer quiche while catering to various dietary needs. Perfecting the quiche filling 1. Achieving the ideal egg-to-dairy ratio. The secret to a silky smooth quiche filling lies in the perfect balance of eggs and dairy. A general rule of thumb is to use 1/2 cup of dairy, cream 1/2 and 1/2 or milk, for every large egg. For a standard 9-inch quiche, 3 large eggs and 1 1/2 cups of dairy usually yield the best results. This ratio creates a custard that's rich and creamy without being too dense or eggy. 2. Incorporating vegetables without excess moisture. Vegetables can add wonderful flavor and nutrition to your quiche, but their moisture content can lead to a soggy result if not properly prepared. To avoid this, 1. Pre-cook vegetables like spinach, mushrooms, or zucchini to release excess water. 2. Pat cooked vegetables dry with paper towels before adding to the filling. 3. For raw vegetables like tomatoes, consider salting and draining them before use. These steps ensure your vegetables enhance rather than compromise the texture of your quiche. 3. Cheese selections for optimal flavor and texture. Cheese plays a crucial role in both the flavor and texture of your quiche. Opt for a mix of cheeses for depth of flavor. Gruyere or Swiss for a classic nutty taste. Sharp cheddar for a bold flavor. Feta or goat cheese for tangy notes. Grate harder cheeses finely to ensure they melt evenly throughout the custard. For softer cheeses, crumble or cut into small pieces for even distribution. Air fryer quiche cooking techniques. 1. Temperature and timing guidelines. For most air fryer quiches, a temperature of 300 to 325 degrees Fahrenheit, 150 to 165 degrees Celsius, works well. This lower temperature allows the egg custard to set gently without overcooking. The cooking time typically ranges from 15-20 minutes, depending on your air fryer model and the size of your quiche. Always check for doneness a few minutes before the expected completion time, as air fryers can vary in intensity. 2. Avoiding common pitfalls, overcooking, uneven heating. To ensure perfect results. 1. Use an oven thermometer to verify your air fryer's temperature accuracy. 2. Rotate the quiche halfway through cooking if your air fryer doesn't have a rotating basket. 3. Cover the quiche with foil if the top is browning too quickly. Remember, the quiche will continue to set slightly as it cools, so it's better to err on the side of slightly underdone than overdone. 3. Adapting cooking times for different air fryer models. Each air fryer model has its quirks, so it's important to get to know your specific appliance. Start with the lower end of the recommended cooking time and adjust as needed. Keep a cooking journal to note the perfect times and temperatures for your air fryer, which will help you achieve consistent results every time you use your air fryer for quiche. Flavor variations and ingredient combinations. 1. Classic Lorraine with a twist. The traditional quiche Lorraine gets an air fryer makeover with these tweaks. Use smoked bacon for an extra layer of flavor. Add caramelized onions for sweetness. Incorporate a blend of Gruyere and Emmental cheeses. These small changes can elevate the classic recipe while maintaining its essence. 2. Vegetarian and vegan air fryer. Quiche options. For plant-based eaters, use a mixture of silken tofu and plant-based milk for the custard base. Incorporate nutritional yeast for a cheesy flavor. Experiment with vegetables like roasted red peppers, spinach, and artichokes. These alternatives create a delicious quiche that's entirely plant-based without sacrificing flavor or texture. 3. Seasonal ingredients for year-round enjoyment. Embrace seasonal produce to keep your quiche recipes fresh and exciting. Spring, asparagus and goat cheese. Summer, tomato, basil, and mozzarella. Fall, butternut squash and sage. Winter, kale and mushroom. Rotating your ingredients with the seasons ensures your quiche is always at its flavorful best. Presentation and serving suggestions. 1. Unmolding techniques for picture-perfect quiche. To achieve a flawless presentation, 1. Allow the quiche to cool for 5-10 minutes after cooking. 2. Run a knife around the edge to loosen it from the pan. 3. Place a plate over the top and carefully invert. 4. Gently lift the pan away from the quiche. This method helps preserve the quiche's structure and ensures a clean release from the pan. 2. Garnishing ideas for visual appeal. Elevate the appearance of your quiche with these garnishes. Fresh herbs like chives, parsley, or thyme. A sprinkle of paprika or black pepper. Microgreens or edible flowers for an elegant touch. These finishing touches not only enhance the visual appeal, but also add complementary flavors to your quiche. 3. Pairing suggestions for a complete meal. Complete your quiche meal with these perfect pairings. A crisp green salad with a light vinaigrette. Roasted vegetables for a hearty side, a glass of dry white wine or sparkling rosé. These accompaniments balance the richness of the quiche and create a well-rounded dining experience. Make ahead and storage solutions. 1. Prep ahead strategies for busy cooks. Save time by 1. Pre-baking crusts and storing them in the freezer. 2. Preparing fillings up to 24 hours in advance. 3. Assembling the quiche the night before and refrigerating until ready to cook. These steps can significantly reduce prep time on busy days. 2. Freezing and reheating air fryer. Quiche to freeze. 1. Cool the quiche completely. 2. Wrap tightly in plastic wrap, then aluminum foil. 3. Freeze for up to 3 months. To reheat, thaw overnight in the refrigerator, then warm in the air fryer at 300 degrees Fahrenheit, 150 degrees Celsius for 5-7 minutes or until heated through. 3. Portable quiche ideas for picnics and potlucks. For on-the-go quiche, make mini quiches in silicone muffin cups. Use a sturdy, disposable aluminum pan for easy transport. Serve at room temperature for hassle-free enjoyment. These options make it easy to enjoy your air fryer quiche anywhere. Troubleshooting your air fryer quiche. Fixing a soggy bottom. If you end up with a soggy bottom, 1. Increase pre-baking time for the crust. 2. Brush the crust with egg wash before filling. 3. Place a pizza stone in the air fryer basket to help crisp the bottom. These techniques can help ensure a crispy, crunchy base every time. Addressing texture issues in the filling for filling texture problems. If too runny, increase cooking time by 2-3-minute intervals. If too dense, reduce the number of eggs or increase the dairy content slightly. If curdled, lower the cooking temperature and whisk the filling more thoroughly before cooking. Fine-tuning these elements will help you achieve the perfect custard consistency. Adjusting recipes for dietary restrictions. For special diets, gluten-free, use almond flour or gluten-free pie crust. Dairy-free, substitute coconut cream for dairy and use nutritional yeast for cheesy flavor. Low-carb, create a crust using almond flour or go crustless. These adaptations ensure everyone can enjoy your air fryer quiche, regardless of dietary needs. Final thoughts. As we conclude our journey through the world of air fryer quiche, it's clear that this modern twist on a classic dish opens up a realm of culinary possibilities. The air fryer's ability to create a perfectly crispy crust while maintaining a creamy, flavorful filling has revolutionized quiche making it more accessible and enjoyable for cooks of all skill levels. The versatility of air fryer quiche is truly remarkable. From classic flavors to innovative combinations, from meat-laden to vegetarian and vegan options, there's a quiche recipe to suit every taste and dietary preference. The ease with which you can experiment with different crusts, fillings, and seasonings encourages culinary creativity and allows you to tailor your quiche to any occasion, be it a quick weeknight dinner or an elegant brunch centerpiece. Moreover, the time-saving aspect of using an air fryer cannot be overstated. The reduced cooking time and energy efficiency make it possible to enjoy homemade quiche more frequently, without sacrificing quality or flavor. The tips and tricks we've explored, from achieving the perfect crust to mastering the filling consistency, empower you to create restaurant-quality quiche in the comfort of your own kitchen. So cheers and enjoy the satisfaction of serving up a dish that's both easy and delicious. Meta description: master air fryer quiche with our expert tips and tricks. Learn to create perfectly crispy, creamy quiches in minutes. Elevate your brunch game